Hello friend. In today's video we will be making gluten-free banana cheesecake roulade. If that's something you want to see, then do not adjust your screen. Alright, so to save time I did pre-mixer everything so that I'm not stopping and get all the noise and stuff, which I don't normally do, but I'm feeling fancy today. So in here I have 4 egg yolks and a third a cup of white sugar. And then I have half a cup minus half a tablespoon of gluten-free flour. Normally I would add an extra liquid. This cake in itself doesn't have a lot of liquid. Your liquid comes from your eggs and your banana. So instead take a little bit of flour out. And then I will link the original recipe down below and write my modifications, of course, as per usual. Half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. The original recipe calls for vanilla. If you've seen my other videos, you know I don't usually like to use vanilla. I prefer to use spices. This lovely looking substance is frozen banana that I mashed in the bag because it makes it easier.
Why not?
And then just pour it in. This is a lovely thing to make because once you've rolled it and cut it up, it sits really well, like it doesn't dry out. And it's great for coffee or for traveling.
A special breakfast.
Special breakfast. And then I'm just using my magic whisk. You can use a mixer to mix it in, but I didn't want to have it on while I'm filming. And then add my flour. Make sure I got it all. That's gonna fall. I've figured certain things out over the years. Like balance. Balance is difficult. I think I'm supposed to fold this in, but with the magic whisk you can kind of fold and whisk at the same time. Which is one of the many reasons I love it. Because it has that
magic.
Exactly, because it has that flatness to it as opposed to the roundness of a regular whisk. And it just allows you to incorporate really, really well. Alright. Tap that off. Remember that song you used to listen to? Tap that. I love that song. And then I have 4 egg whites and half a cup. This was a 1/3 cup. I'll have it written below. This was 1/3 cup white sugar. This is half a cup white sugar. Whipped into soft peaks. And then you're just going to fold this in. I'm going to do about half and then another half. So this is a perfect one to make gluten-free because it doesn't have a lot of flour in it, so it's not going to dry it out. Yes, I know, a little bit schlepped on the floor, or on the counter.
Schlepp.
Yep. Schlepp, dribbled. Good.
Good thing we have washcloths. You can just clean that up later.
Typically.
Instead of the cats cleaning it up for you.
They might. They can have banana. Banana, egg.
It's all good.
I don't think the cinnamon nutmeg is good for them.
Maybe not. Pass. I know a raw egg right now, so for cats. Or people, because that's just gross.
Don't like raw egg. Personally, you may, and that's fine. To each their own, whatever rubs your Buddha, as the saying goes. So it should be very light, like as you're mixing it in. I have this spatula. I love this spatula. If you're a minimalist, you might not have a lot of spatulas. Have at least 2. Have a rounded one for mixing certain things and then a flat one for folding. If you're a cook, if you don't like to cook or bake, why are you here? I'm a little confused, but welcome anyway. And then nice and mixed in. Like I said, this is a very, very light, fluffy cake. Pause for a second. Alright, so I have my prepared pan. You want to butter it, put your parchment in and butter it. For this, you do actually want to do that. A lot of times when they say to do that, you're like, why? But just to keep it in place. Then I have my cheesecake mixture, which is 1 package of cream cheese, 1 egg, half a cup of sugar, and I put in about a teaspoon of honey, just for some extra flavor. And you're gonna pour that down first. It's kind of like how you would make a regular roulade, except instead of having to fill it after you've rolled it, which if you've ever made one, you know that's when it usually will crack. It's baked filled, so it's even easier. And the cream cheese on the inside is what keeps it from drying out.
That's one of the things that makes it nice for a special breakfast, because you can actually make this fresh.
Yeah.
And
it's great to make. I do like making it the day before, just because it is a little time consuming. Like I said, that's why I mixed everything up ahead of time. But I find if you do that, if you have everything, actually, speaking of that, when I'm mixing, because I am who I am, I do my egg whites, then my egg yolks, and then my cheesecake mixture. Because if anything mixes into the cheesecake mixture, it doesn't really matter. But you don't want
anything in your egg whites.
Anything in your egg whites, and you don't really want your cream cheese in your egg yolks. So, and that way you don't have to sit and wash every time. If you want to, go ahead. I'm lazier than that.
Is it lazy or is it smart?
It's efficient. I'm
There
more
you
efficient. And then you're going to carefully layer this. Like in the middle, I like to kind of layer it just so it doesn't all splash, and then you get a
sploosh.
Yeah,
A naked
bit
spot
in the middle. Yeah, just to keep it, and then pour the rest of it on, and then I'm gonna even it out and stick it in a 375-degree oven for 40 minutes. I'll double check and let you know afterwards. I'm just going to even this out, and we will be back when it's all baked. Okay, so you didn't see me pull it out. Well, first off, I was wrong. I could edit that out, but I'm not going to lie to you. It bakes for 15 to 20 minutes. I baked it for 15. It should only take about 40 minutes in total to make it. I'm blonde for a reason. It's fine. I forget things. While it's baking, you're going to take a tea towel, put it over top of a cooling rack, and dust it with powdered sugar. And then you're going to put that on the base. Flip it over. It's kind of hard to film. We don't have the kitchen set up for the fancy filming needed. And then I'm going to pull off parchment paper.
That slides right.
It's
on.
nice and evenly.
That's your cheesecake layer.
Yeah, so your cheesecake layer. So yes, you want your towel, but that's to protect your hand. Do not roll your towel into your cake. And you're just going to roll it as tight as you can, as quick as you can. It will burn slightly, but it's fine.
It's fine, but did you die?
But did you die? It might not look done when you're taking it out because it'll be fluffy because it's very spongy.
Getting the towel in there.
That's why I'm like, why am I stuck? It's because it was caught underneath. There we go.
You got your towel in there just a touch.
I didn't think I did.
Yep, come. Okay.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Bastard.
That bastard. I shot him before and he never died.
Ever seen Big Easy? Still haven't done it quite perfectly. Put on oven mitts and do that. And then you want to let it cool completely on your rack. So for probably about half an hour. Don't bake it for half an hour. Always double check your time. Even if the person filming isn't a little off some days. Always double check your time. Have I ever been late for work because I was double checking the door was locked? You betcha. Nowadays you can get apps, but you didn't used to be able to. And you just had to be late because you were like, but what if it's not locked as you're halfway down the block? All right, so we'll come back and slice this up in a little bit.
Let me. There we go.
I'll tilt it to get a look. Almost looks like it's plaid. Okay. All right. So it's had lots of time to cool. I'm just going to nicely slice it. Reveal our lovely banana cheesecake roulade.
It's like a banana bread had a baby with a cheesecake and wrapped it in a little blanket.
It's a swaddled.
Swaddled.
And because it is gluten-free, it's not as cakey as the original recipe looks, which I personally think is a really great thing. And cut it into your pieces.
Somebody who only eats gluten-free.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Exactly. And banana's good, and it's lovely to make ahead, or if you're in a pinch, it's a great way to use up your banana, especially if you don't like banana, but you had to buy something for some random recipe. Works out great. As per usual, the original will be linked below, along with my recipes. Sliding this way.
There we go. Lovely.
Slid. Till next time, stay caffeinated, stay cozy.